What's up, y'all? I'm your host DHR2, and welcome back to my channel. So, ever since this whole Power Rangers news came out, I feel like people are beginning to realize that it's going to be set in the 1990s. So, they're so basically quick to assume that Time Force is going to be involved with it, just because it's evolved around time. Well, let me explain something to y'all. Time Force has nothing to do with this reboot Hasbro is doing. They did not say anything about Time Force being in this movie whatsoever, so stop being so quick to judge based on what you've heard. And even the director has pitched an idea, said that, you know, the reboot will set place in the 1990s instead of having it in 2020, because when you think about it, the plot makes sense. So let's just say if Rita Repulsa from the modern times was set to conquer Earth, and she has this thing that will spin around to set to 1990s, and let's just say if the Rangers were to get a little bit freaked out and don't realize what they're in at around 1990s. So Zonon will have to explain to the Rangers what was going on between him and Rita. You give them their powers, the Zoids and everything, just like the TV show, but in a different twist. So once they finish doing all of that, they can somehow go back in time in the modern era, which is 2020, and be the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 2020 rather than the 90s. So now that you think about it, this movie could actually work out. I mean, this is Hasbro's first Power Rangers movie done right. And if you look at the Bumblebee movie, you knew that Hasbro is going to do some great things with the Power Rangers franchise, and they're already doing it with the Beast Morphers TV show and the toy lines, the video games, and the comics. And now that they're working on a movie based on a director from the end of the effing world, and just, it's all good. So a lot of you guys need to realize that Time Force has nothing to do with this movie just because it says that they're travel back in time. Time Force is no longer in this movie. Well, not no longer, but don't have anything to do with this film at all. So I personally think that you guys are just you're just whining about you don't want nothing to do with this reboot, then leave. So you need to realize and understand that the last movie from 2017 was garbage. Nothing about this movie made any sense. They took too long to morph. No martial arts actions, and the plot was all over the place. It doesn't even know where it wanted to be. Dark, light. So I think at this case, the 2020 Power Rangers movie will work. And if you look at Bumblebee, the Power Rangers can do the same thing too. Because I know what Hasbro is capable of. You just need to trust in the system. So don't go around crying about how you don't like the time travel thing in the movie. So you better make up your mind, because you're starting to sign the WWE fanboys. And speaking of the WWE, Lana is once again receiving death threats from Smarks. So a lot of us are not a fan of the love triangle between Bobby Lashley, Rusev, and Lana. But the fact that you're gonna send her death threats because of what's going on TV, y'all don't know the difference, between reality and fake. Fake is when you're playing a character on TV that you want people to think that it's real, that feels real. But in reality, it's nothing like that. I may be wrong, but still, you guys are so busy just sending Lana death threats. Like, are you serious? Like, this isn't the first time, the fans of the WWE or the whole wrestling community has done this. They've done it to Roman Reigns. They've done it to any other wrestlers. But I just feel like The cyberbullying needs to stop. It needs to end, especially in the WWE. I may not be a fan of the company anymore, but it's one thing of hating the product, but to send death threats to a wrestler based on what they did on TV, y'all do realize that wrestling is scripted, right? So why all of a sudden you, I can't even rant like this, but I just feel like you guys are taking this way too seriously, and it needs to end. Hold on, y'all. So my advice, shut up. DHR2. I'm out of here.